Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video, where today I've come home from work and I've got, even though a relatively small package, but it's got some weight to this one, coming in from CO9, so it's not a massive distance to where I live, still within the same county. So, whilst trying not to slice myself, let's have a look to see what goodies we have. And there's a note. Just make sure there's no addresses. Okay. Now, I'm just going to hide the email address, but here we are. So 3rd of November, this is probably only about 4 days ago. Dear Rob, I found your channel after starting to watch Marty's Matchbox makeovers, Marty the King, and looking for other similar content. I love your work, and the contents of this box are just a few things that you may or may not be able to use in future projects. Sorry they are so bad. I prefer bad. You know, with good condition models are beautiful and they go into my display cabinet, but I don't want to restore them. I can't restore them. The bad ones, they're the ones that you'll see on the channel that I will actually take apart and try and obviously customize or restore. But anyway, so I thought if you may like the challenge of turning a pig's ear into a silk purse. Many regards, Tony Hughes. So thank you, Mr. Hughes. Let's see what we have. So first things first. God, that's got some weight to it. So this is a Routemaster bus, Dinky Toys, Meccano Limited, made in England, a 289. You know what, that's really heavy. I'll tell you what, as a child you certainly want to get that bashed on the side of your head. I'm assuming it's missing quite a lot. It may be in this box, but I'll certainly need to do some research anyway. But it's yeah, obviously it's a London Routemaster bus, and it should be double decker. You can see the steps there going on the back, and then I think the feet of the bus conductor. So who knows what happened to that poor person. And I guess the driver should be sitting in the front there too. But yeah, that's got some real weight to it. We have Matchbox Speed Kings 1972, Leslie products, made in England. So no actual name of it. Looks like we're missing the whole back end, but there could be something we could do with this. Obviously this is where the wheels go. I'm not familiar with this casting, but you know, even if I can't restore this particular one, it could be that, you know, I have another one but it's missing, you know, this piece, or it's broken off, or you know, it needs the engine, or you know, the roll cage is broken, the wheel is missing. So these are always very valuable to me for when I restore these cars. This is a beautiful, no, this is a beauty. So this is a Corgi Toys Citroen Safari, made in Great Britain. Still got the wheels intact, but oh wow, let's see, all the other tyres are okay, but this one, you can imagine it was perhaps sat on a windowsill in the sun. It's just melted and flattened off there. So yeah, looks like this one's got a puncture, but a beautiful car. Looks, oh look at that, that's cool. And it opens and shuts lovely as well, but it's clearly missing something else in the back here, so I need to do maybe a bit of research. Taking a bash there, but that can be bent out. But that is a very cool car. perhaps missing something on the roof here. There's the window there and it's down. Surely it hasn't got a kind of an operated window. Let's have a go. No, I don't know what that. It's got a wind back. Oh, wait a minute. Something is happening inside. It looks like. Oh, okay. So you've got the rear seat is up in position, so you can take rear passengers, and then you put this down, and now you've got the full loading bay. How cool is that? That is funny. And I would love to restore this. This would be perfect to restore. This would be a real kind of an interest and a beauty to restore this one. Anyway, let's move on. So we have the number 11 Flying Bug, made in England 1972. Missing a couple of little bits here. Obviously missing a bit from this rear wing and one of the rockets, is it, or a blaster? It's a funny looking car. I have a couple of these, one in almost near a brand new condition, which obviously I can't do anything with. This, on the other hand, I can do something with this. You know, I've got a couple of others that are in probably similar condition, and I think I'm missing one on the other one as well. I think I'm missing the hat on one. So, you know, with them together, perhaps there's a restoration there. So here we have a number 37 skip truck, made in England 1976, Leslie Products. In good condition. This glass is good. Obviously it's a big piece of glass. Sometimes they break, or especially around the back. It's obviously missing the skip. I think I've got one or two of these. It's either this part is missing, certainly the skip is missing, but maybe something I can make out of styrene would be quite interesting. This has got some weight to it. Wow. So we have the Matchbox Battle Kings K108 M3 AI half track APC, made in England 1974, Leslie Products. Look at that. It's obviously missing the tracks. I wonder whether there was some dude sitting in the back here, probably a gunner sitting in here, who unfortunately is now long gone. But that is quite nice. I have something similar where they use this green, which is, in my opinion, not an appropriate green for military. But at the same time, I can obviously paint this in, you know, a satin green or kind of desert camo colours, and I do need to get around to doing some kind of military builds, and I like that. Same with this one. I think I've got either one. So this is a Matchbox Battle Kings. So K102 M48A2. Again, I'm sure I've got one of these because I was surprised to see the, you know, the kind of cannon still in position. This guy has lost his head. This colour is a lot more appropriate, a lot more kind of camo. Got the armoured division here. Again, unfortunately missing its tracks, but you know, what is this? 1974. So you're looking at, what's that? 45 years ago. That plastic, that rubber's going to disintegrate. It's going to break. It's going to be lost. The rest of it, though, other than the guy's head. It's in relatively good condition, but again, alongside, you know, the other military stuff, it'd be great to put a video together. Wow. Okay, so here we have the forklift truck, and again I've got one or two of these in absolutely pristine condition, but then a couple that need a bit of work. This one unfortunately is missing the whole kind of frontal forklift truck mechanism, but for parts or spares, especially this steering wheel, that goes missing, and that's in good condition. You know, it could be done at some point. Well, this is a bad one. So we've got the Vauxhall Guildsman. I mentioned in a previous unboxing where I had a really good condition version of one of these. I mentioned that, you know, the glass is always broken, or, well, in this case it's totally missing. You know, a little boy or girl has kind of went, I'm going to guess it was a boy. You know, this is a pink car. He didn't fancy the pink car too much. Painted it all blue. Left the little centre kind of sections there in white. Looks like he's had a gnaw, a little chew on that tow hook. But this would be cool. You know, this is the kind of thing that I really enjoy, and can believe that I can turn this one round and take this little boy's vision, you know, away from the pink, paint it blue. And that I can do, especially with the parts from the other good condition car that I have. So that is something to think about. But yeah, it reads underneath here, number 40, Vauxhall Guildsman. There you go. This one is the Matchbox series number 20 Lamborghini Marzal, and would you believe I have just painted one of these, and it was a pink version, and I'm just thinking when this particular video is going to go up, because the actual Marzal one that I do have hasn't gone up yet, so I'm going to make sure that this goes after the Marzal, because here it is. So that's probably quite a nice before and after. And I didn't try to replicate this paint. This is more red. This is more, well, magenta. But there you go. That's kind of what it was, and kind of like what it can be. So funky little stickers on there. I remember doing this kind of thing myself. Excuse me. And last but not least, oh, so we've got 3 nice ones in here. We have the Whoosh and Push in a cream colour, number 2 on the back. It's busted at the back here with an engine missing, but the same engine is used on quite a few various models that I've noticed. And I was never really a fan of this style of car, but I quite like the Whoosh and Push. I'm thinking that it would be quite nice with some kind of, well, you know, like the old candy paint, something like that would go quite nice. Yeah, this one's well, what I do, look, so we've got some thread here. So this is a Maserati Bora. Look, appears to have been stepped on. It's lost its window, but I believe that, you know, it's broken the top of the A pillar here. But I believe that I can put that back together again. And the colour that I've just painted the other Maserati would probably go quite nice on that. And then we got this one last of all. I wonder whether that glass is okay underneath there, possibly. So this one's rather busted up. In the sky blue. Of course, it's the number 14 Isogrifo, and a beautiful design car. Italian design, American V8 engines. What more can you ask for, really? This one is bent over this side, missing the A-pillar this side, missing the doors, of course, but I've got, as I look around, 5 others, so I've got plenty of spares possible for that. So let me know if you want to see this restored. That is the last one for today. So thanks again to Tony Hughes. These are great. There's 100% potential here. You know, these 3, this one especially, this one may be too far gone. You never know when I may come up with something else though. And then yeah, trying to get into these military vibe. I need to do it. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.